in the proper context. No, these are all simply useless, impractical things. Once upon a time it was told, but then what? Then now you have to Shatayur Vai Purushaha. That was when Shatayu was there. Now it is only 60. So then you classify like that. Up to 15 you be a student, and that is true actually. If you think of it, that is true. Up to 15 you are a student. Then you also start earning. You study and earn both. You don't marry. Then 15 to 30, at the age of 30 I see most of the people look like old people. So, or you can keep up to 80. Okay. 80 also is too much. I think 15 is okay. Practical. 15, then after 30, another 15, Vanaprastha. You do some service for the society. Because even if you don't want to be Vanaprastha, your children will put you in Vanaprastha ashrama. They will not come to your house, and they will go separate. That is what is happening in United States of America, US of A. This is what is happening. They will and they are also wonderful motherhood. Swamiji says only in India the highest position of woman is motherhood. In United States she produces one child, two children, and then she wants to be free. Then she has another boyfriend. Wonderful. There the ideal is wife. So anyway, so now 15, 30, and then after 30 years you start contributing to the society, and Mia Bibi you keep quiet and somehow pull on your life. 45. Then sannyasa. Now retirement age is 60, but it is wrong actually. How many people actually live beyond 60? Very few, no? That is not living, that they survive. So Ashite Ashiona, that is all. So many aging is a problem. So these things we have to constantly reevaluate, and like for the whole question of casteism. A Brahmin is born a Brahmin. This is a very absurd concept. It was never there. It was brought. For example, religion also. A Hindu born Hindu, Christian born Hindu, what is the fun? Swami Vivekananda says, as many people are there in this world, so many religions should be there. Everyone should create one religion. Now nobody bothers about religion because nobody is bothered about spirituality. Everybody is bothered only about me and me. What I will get. See, how can a wife tell to a husband, it is none of your botheration? Then what is the whole idea of relationship? This is my personal thing. So what is the thing of husband-wife relationship? If even there something called personal comes. Are you getting the point? A personal thing, it has become very common nowadays, even in India. In India it has become very common. Husband is telling to the wife, it is personal, don't interfere there. So what? Marriage is official. Space. Give me personal space. And for all you do, with due respect, there will be some extramarital affair in that personal space. This is what is going on. Otherwise, why do you need a personal space when it is a Saha Dharmini, Ardhangini, all these things? Why do you need a personal space there? It is all about your personal life. You are actually dividing or sharing your personal life. And there also you want a personal space. It doesn't make sense. Marriage is not authorized sex. It is not that. It is not that. It is something much more than that. It is actually not at all that. But we have understood it in that very narrow sense. So you see, these things we have to constantly evaluate and understand the spirit. Like in law, they say letter and spirit of law. So whenever the court finds that the law is being misused because of some loophole in the language, it will suggest to the legislative that you have to change this law because it is being misused. That is how many laws were changed. So there is a spirit of law. Similarly, there is a spirit of the scriptures, spirit of the Dharma Shastras. We have to see the spirit. Some Manusmriti, somewhere somebody told that if Shudra listens to Vedas, you have to put lid. That is constantly quoted. All other good things they have forgotten. Why that was told, you see? What was the context at that time? See, but with all due respect, nobody quotes such things from the Quran. Nobody will tell you such things from the Quran or from the Bible. There are such nasty things there also. They will not tell because politics. Economic politics or other kinds of politics. But my point is, and nobody will even tell so many good things in the Torah. How many of you have ever even heard of the word Torah? No, I am telling you, how many of you actually seen a Torah? Why? Because big politics. You see, Judaism is the worst affected religion of politics. And what was their fault? They never convert. Judaism is not a converting religion. Zoroastrianism is not a convert. Where is Zoroastrians? Where are Parsis now? You be meek, you be humble, you are wiped off the world. So this is all very. See, how many know Zendavastha? We just know, we just read. How many have you actually seen Zendavastha? That is what. So this also has we have our own. So people, when they read something, we have to read with why Buddhi is necessary, because we have to read with an open mind. When somebody comes and tells you Hinduism so much of persecution, you can counter. There is no persecution in Islam. There is no persecution in Christianity. For thousands of centuries, thousands of years, they have been persecuting. So why do you always target Hinduism? And what Hinduism, what persecution? Never ever, Swamiji says, and it's the truth, never ever any Hindu has gone with a sword to conquer a religion. Buddhism did that. Buddhism, they went with sword also. Peacekeeping religion. So it's all this, history is all flawed. Jiski lathi, uski bans. The person who is in power, they create history. That is why in Indonesia, even now it is a predominantly Muslim country, but you see there all Ramayana, Mahabharata, everything is in curriculum. Because once upon a time, Indian kings went there and ruled. That was Indian kingdom. Nepal, they say communism, but everything is Hinduism there. So kings. But it was the only. It was the only Hindu country. What I am telling is, Hindu, Judaism, whatever, there are things which we have to take with open mind. And every religion has only good to offer. If you look for nasty things, you will find everywhere. Even in this body, if you cut and see, there is so much of dirt. If you look out for nasty things, you will find everywhere. Some people always want only they attend a lecture and they will say, oh, this fellow committed so many grammatical mistakes, so many spelling mistakes. They will forget what good thing was told in the lecture. Like that. Okay, thank you. You mean the person?